Today, we're going to build the Razor Crest using 23 LEGO pieces.
These are all the pieces you are going to need. In the description of this video, I left the piece names, count, and design IDs.
So this is a heavily modified version of the Razor Crest from the 2020 LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar because I actually didn't like that design too much, and there are some major flaws in it which I think this kind of modification fixes. So the very first thing was, for the center body, they used this 1x2 brick with side studs, and I didn't like this piece because if you look at those side studs, there's a hole that goes all the way through, and it made the Razor Crest look like it was Swiss cheese. And although the Razor Crest got shot up a lot and blown up a lot, it never looked like Swiss cheese. So I want to get rid of this brick, and to do that I'm going to shorten the whole thing a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing this 1x4 plate in the dark bluish gray, and then I'm going to get a 1x1 plate with, 1x1 brick with studs on both sides. And we're going to put it so that those studs on both sides go on the front stud and they're facing the left and right of our Razor Crest. And now on the center two studs, I'm going to get a 1x2 brick with no holes, just a regular 1x2 brick. And I'll put that right there on the center two studs, like this. And then we've got that back stud. On the back stud, we're going to get this 2x1 inverted slope, and we're going to put that hole on the back stud. And here you can kind of see we've got the body of the Razor Crest, and it's already looking a lot more solid, and I think a better representation of the film or TV show. Now on the front stud of our 1x1 brick with side studs, we're going to get a cheese wedge slope in translucent black. And we're going to put this translucent black cheese wedge slope so it's sloping down towards the front and up towards the back. So there's our cheese wedge slope. And behind our cheese wedge slope, we've got these two studs. We're going to get a 1x2 tan plate and put that right there on the tan plate behind our cheese wedge slope. And now we're going to extend our cockpit. And the way we extend our cockpit is getting a 1x1 translucent black tile piece and just putting that right on the back stud behind this cheese wedge slope. Now we've got one more stud here on that 1x2 tan plate. What I'm going to do is get one of these extended half circle tile pieces and put it on that back stud. I didn't realize this until I bought the larger Razor Crest model, but that is actually the escape pod. Then in case the Razor Crest should blow up in space, you just get in there and shoot off and you're safe. Now we've got these back two studs here, and this is the second major problem I had with the LEGO Razor Crest is for their engines. They use this little bar piece and the cone and just stuck it on the side here like that, and it just didn't look right because the Razor Crest has wings. They need to come out with the engines, not up. So to fix that problem, I got a 1x3 plate piece. And you've got those two anti-studs, and then between the anti-studs, we've got that little gap. We're going to put that on that back stud here, right next to our 1x2 plate. So it's nice and even. We've now created wings to our Razor Crest. And now to put the engines on those wings, what we're going to do is we're going to get these 1x1 plates with ring on them, and we're going to put them underneath that 1x3 plate where it's got overhangs. Just put that underneath on both sides. And now here you can kind of see we have like the wings of the Razor Crest, which I think are a more accurate representation of the TV show. And now we do need to extend those ring clips out because they did a big side engine. So to create those side engines, we're going to get a 1x1 round plate in light bluish gray and just put it right there on the front of the engines. And then on top of those light bluish gray round plates, we're going to get some dark bluish gray round plates to kind of symbolize the engines in the front of the Razor Crest. Now in the back, we still need to extend them more because the engines shot out the front and back, not just like the front. So to extend them backwards, the same length, we're going to get more 1x1 round light bluish gray plates and put that on both ends of the back. And now you don't have to do this. In fact, when I first built the LEGO, I didn't understand why they did it, but now I do. But you get this 1x1 round plate with hole. And the reason you have the hole in is because when you put it on that back plate, it kind of looks like the holes of the engine where, like, you know, where the actual fuel or the fire will shoot out, or the ion engines, whatever this Razor Crest runs on. But we put on both sides, and you kind of see the wings are completed to our Razor Crest. Now we need to extend the back out just a little bit because of that nice little tail on the Razor Crest. To do that, we're going to get this 1x2 tile piece and just clip it on the back so it shoots out over. And you know, I'm lucky that I actually use a lot of my old gray Lego pieces, so I get like these nice little like off like true light gray versus light bluish gray, and so it kind of does give like a cool little like color difference effect subtly. And now on the back here, we've got the center stud on our 1x3 plate. We're gonna get this 1x2 grill plate or grill tile and just put it right there so it kind of goes over the tile and the plate, and it just gives us some nice little texture. And now all we have left to do are the guns, the forward guns, and that's gonna take care of those side studs with the hole. So this one doesn't look like a Swiss cheese. So we're gonna get a 1L bar with the 1x1 round plate and just put that on both of those front side studs to complete our Razor Crest for our Mandalorian to patrol the galaxy and look for the child's rightful place among the Jedi. Or whatever season 3 is.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.